Benjamin can have love for the truckie. Beautiful minds, but we love getting ugly. Risk takers with a clover, man, we love getting lucky. You run, we chase fire, I love when it ducks me. Tones go off, house watch, read the address out. 1075, get up off the magic couch. 500 gallons prepared for the baddest drought. Who else you want on the way when disaster's out? Can't even get a little bit rattled when you enter with exit apparel. Mayday, member down, they'll drag you. You won't get this from every Tom, Dick, and Harold, but here's a view from the top floor with Mickey Farrell.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of A View from the Top Floor. Do one of my street talks here. I haven't done one in a while, so I figured I'd jump on and just talk about something I think there's a lot of value in. I always preach consistency equals professionalism. You hear me say it all the time. But I want to stress that if you're a young firefighter and you add a little bit of stress into actually what you just learned in the fire academy for how many weeks you were there. And, I know they tell you, oh, they're going to leave you. The boss will leave you. Get your face piece on. The boss is going to leave you. Get your helmet on. Get your chin strap on. You're dead, right? I get it. They're trying to introduce stress to what you're doing in the real time. In real life, if you're honest with your officer, no one's leaving you. You have to be honest. Humility is a really tough thing, especially when you're in the fire service. We're all type A personalities. We all want to be the best we can. We hate to admit failure. But when you start to admit failure on the micro side of things, the little things, when you're telling your boss, hey, boss, I'm not squared away. Give me a second. That's going to make up for that little bit of embarrassment or a little bit of hesitation, or a little bit loss of time, tenfold once we start operating. So what I'm getting at is that when you are at that fire apartment door or that front door of that fire building, and your boss turns to you and says, are you ready to go? If you're not ready, tell him. Please do not say, I'm ready to go, because you're embarrassed that you're not squared away. Maybe your hood's not all right. Maybe you're pulled up over your head. Maybe your face piece isn't tight. Maybe your chin strap's tangled. It happens. Especially your first couple fires, you are going to fuck up, I promise you. Every fire we go to, we make mistakes. Every fire I go to, I make a mistake. Every fire everyone in this city goes to, they make a mistake. It's about owning those mistakes. That's ultimately makes you a great firefighter. I say it all the time, but it's the micro mistakes when you admit those in the moment. Those are the ones that matter the most. Because when you dismiss those, that's how firemen die. It's dismissing the details. I truly believe that. So with my guys, I have three things I say. We're at that fire department door. I'll turn and I'll say, you guys ready? They say yes. I say, are you sure? Yes. Let's go. Once I say let's go, there's no turning back, especially in the engine company. The engine company, the infantry, and the fire service always progressively moving forward. So when you have brothers on the floor above, you have brothers passing the fire and searching those bedrooms, there's no turning back. Now, obviously, conditions change, right? Low intake, high exhaust. It's a hot topic in my job right now, and there's so much value to that. And I'll do a whole other episode of that. Conditions can change extremely rapidly. Windows fail. Winds can change conditions in the fire department. Flow path changes. Now, I truly believe flow path, right? A disruption within a tactical movement. And if you can manipulate the energy within the fire building, I think that's important to understand. And we ultimately dictate the fire. We never let the fire dictate our actions. But we have to be ready to go to war. If you say to me, boss, I can't get my hood. It's fucked up. Do you think I'm going to leave you? No. I'm going to stop everything I'm doing in the moment, control the apartment door, square away your hood, say, bro, you ready to go? Yeah, let's go. All right, let's go to war. That's how we do it. Company integrity is everything. And the second you dismiss the details, we lose company integrity. You don't admit mistakes, we lose company integrity. The young firefighters listening to this, don't be ashamed to admit your micro mistakes, because the micro mistakes ultimately in the long run create macro mistakes. And macro mistakes, we lose firefighters. We lose firefighters when we don't get water on the fire. And if you're the nozzle man and your helmet falls off and you burn your ears off, you drop that nozzle, firemen will die. So you want to own that? I'm not sure anybody wants to own that. Make sure you're wearing the right gear and you wear it the proper way. Consistency equals professionalism, the foundation of our career. That's the bottom line. That's all I got. I wanted to jump on for a quick one. And I appreciate all the support with the podcast. You guys have big things coming. It all comes from the support of you guys, truly. So I'm actually overwhelmed by the reach I'm getting with the podcast because, I've done the Instagram for, 7, 8 years probably now. And I was always behind an alias, Popful Attack. Then I put my name, then also my face was probably the hardest thing I ever did. But we're making a difference. I really think that not just me, but the friends that I put myself in a circle of friends, very close group of friends. I think we're making progress in the virus. I think we're taking it back. The politicians or the cowards out there, I really do. I think we're taking it back. And that's coming from you guys listening, you guys following, you guys sharing. And thank you so much. Any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at any time. And I'll see you out on the road. We've got a lot of things going on, so I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.